So in this video we're going to show you how to make this, and now this is Mars Ultimate Walnut Cake with buttercream and walnut topping. We're going to show you the full thing pretty much in real time so you can see exactly how to make this. That isn't too hard, and then you don't have to do no weighing out because you didn't. But we'll show you how to make this walnut cake. You happy with that, ain't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at it.
Look at it.
The masterpiece.
The masterpiece. The Walnut Ultimate Masterpiece. Right there. So here's the ingredients: caster sugar, self-raising flour, baking powder, walnuts obviously. What's that in there? Milk?
Yeah, we might need to add a splash of milk if the mixture's a bit thick.
Might need to add a splash of milk if the mixture's a bit thick. 3 eggs you're going for. We've got a mix of margarine, butter, she'll explain that. This little whisk thing and a tray. Here we go, walnut cake.
Is
Pounds and ounces.
Convert it to grams if you want to. And it's all in one method. So what I'm going to do is 6
What's that, caster sugar?
caster sugar, 6 ounces of that. It's like a lot of sugar, don't it?
Yeah, is that half an ounce?
No, 6 ounces.
Oh, 6, sorry.
6 ounce ratio.
Alright.
So I'm going to go for flour. So I'm going to tear that.
What is flour going to be the same then?
6.
So it's 6 and 6 for this sort of size.
That's a pound loaf tin.
£1 loaf tin. Not 6 of that though, is it?
No. I'm just going to put half a teaspoon, so I'm using self-raising flour. This is just like a level spoon.
Baking powder, is that?
Half.
Half of one of them.
One of those. Otherwise it tastes too much like the baking powder. I'm just going to give that a little, wang it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Little bit, just to combine it. And then I'm going to go for, you can use
So explain
all
this.
butter or all baking spread. I like to do a combination of the two because it's too damned expensive to use.
Oh, well, butter's too expensive, isn't it?
Butter.
So you go half butter.
Yeah.
Half.
So 6 again. 6 ounces again of this.
So you're going to want 3 ounces of each.
Yeah.
Oh, that was almost spot on. How much is that baking marge stuff compared to butter then?
Well, this is vegetable based, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like
No, price wise I meant.
quite a bit, like half the price of that.
Oh, okay.
So there's 3 of that.
3 ounces of that.
And then I'm going to go.
And then it's
If I
going
was
for 3
feeling
butter.
really generous, I would use all butter. But I'm not, because everything's too expensive right now.
There we go. So if you want to save a bit of money, half of that, half of that. You could go all of that if you want to save even more.
Of course you can, yeah. Of course you can.
So you go money saving tip there. So you're going half and half. You want it up to 60. Yeah. Well, it's 6.0. There we go. Spot on. Look at that. This ain't the first one you've made, is it?
No. This is like my own take on a walnut cake. You can add in like coffee essence if you wanted to make a coffee and walnut. But I like the walnuts. So, and then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to beat these eggs together. Just wash my hands, just wipe my hands a bit. This recipe.
So 3 beaten eggs added.
Beat the eggs, you can just put them in if you want. Alright, so I'm going to take that off of the scale and then add that in. It's all going in, all of it.
All in. It's an easy one, isn't it? It's all in.
All in one. I'm also going to add a little bit of extra flavour. Teaspoon of vanilla flavour.
Show us that tin.
Just vanilla
Oh, there
flavour.
we go. Vanilla flavour.
Alright. And then we're going to Is it up? I'm just going to use the hand mixer. Start off slow. I think that's soft enough to me. I'm not going to add any milk to that.
Oh, you're not adding no milk?
I'm not adding any milk to that.
But if that was like a bit, what were you saying?
It'll make it too loose otherwise.
A bit thick, you would have a bit of milk?
Yeah, just a splash of milk.
But that don't need it, you're saying?
No.
You're saying that's perfect. So that's the texture you want?
Yeah.
Like that.
So it's like a, what they call dropping consistency. There's a few lumps in that, so I'm just going to...
Oh, it tastes nice.
I'm not even going to measure these walnuts.
No.
You can add as many as you want, or as little as you want. About that much.
So these are
So
just...
do your mixture first, and then fold in your walnuts.
Alright. You're going to just break them up a bit?
I'm just going to chop them up so they're a bit smaller. That.
What sort of texture are we having? Like that, yeah?
Yeah, you
Just
want a few
chunks.
chunky bits. So I'm going to throw them in.
Throw them in. And you just say you're going to fold it in.
Just going to fold it. Like this. Like that. And then we can transfer it into... This is like a £1 loaf tin, which I've put a liner in. You can buy these in Pound Shop or Sainsbury's. And then really carefully, because it tends to fold in on itself.
Oh, what the paper does?
Yeah, so you need to be careful. You just sort of like spoon it in.
So how long to cook that? Is that going in the oven now?
Yeah.
How long?
Right. So you want to put it on gas mark. I don't know gas mark actually.
No, you don't know gas mark. What?
So you want to put it on about 180.
180?
180 fan.
180 fan?
Check it after. See, I don't time things, do I?
No, you
So
don't time things.
check it after, I don't know, 20 minutes.
20 minutes, check it. You don't really know. She just knows when it's done, but she don't know the time. How long are you saying in total? No, that will take. Roughly, just a rough.
Look at me roasting. Look.
Well, there you go, roast potatoes there. Roughly, how long do you think that will take? Just a rough idea. Rough.
No more than sort of half hour.
Takes about half hour. 25 for half hour.
So it's going in now.
But
So
check it after 20 minutes.
Preheated oven.
Preheated oven 180.
Check it after. So check it after 15 minutes.
15
Don't
minutes.
Keep opening the door.
All right. We'll come back
And
when
then
it's done.
You can get a skewer.
Oh yeah, get one of these to test it. It's cooked in the middle. We see that final product. Right, how long's it been in?
Why wasn't you timing it, Adam?
I didn't know one timed it, but it's because you don't time nothing. So it's been in about 25, I'm saying, minutes.
No, it's been longer than that.
Half hour?
Yeah, but I've been checking it, haven't
All
I?
right.
Keep an eye on it.
Just keep an eye on it, she said, and that's what you got to do, keep an eye
If
on
you
it.
see it's like getting a bit dark on top and you're still at 180 degrees, turn it down to 170. Right, I'm going to see if it's cooked in the middle now. It's coming out clean.
Oh, so that's come out clean.
Oh, my sister tests things.
I don't know.
Shell.
How does Shell test things?
Stick a knife in it. If it's like in the middle, it's cooked. That's like in the middle, it's cooked.
Oh, there you go. That's cooked. So now you're going to let that cool down.
Yeah.
And
Springy on top.
But when it's cooled down, you're going to put icing in the middle.
I'm
No,
going to leave that to cool overnight. That's
Yeah.
going to be,
overnight cool, and then it's going to be buttercream and
which will be tomorrow.
buttercream and topping. We'll come back and do the topping when it's done, but I'm sure you've seen it at the start of the video. But that is cooked.
I'm not going to touch this. This is coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be done. Oh, it's the rated one. This one's not good. We do need some new knives now. So if anyone's watching this want to sponsor us with some knives, they'd come in handy, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would.
We do need some knives. So you're doing 2 lines or 1?
One.
1, you've just eyeballed it.
I'm eyeballing this, yeah. And I'm going to do like this. And then again around this way. And the last one. Okay, so then it should
it matched perfect.
It all should join.
There you go.
And I'm going to go back to this bit.
And then
Literally
follow
just
it
go
through.
right through the middle.
There you go, look at that. Let's have a look at that bacon side.
Look at that.
Oh, you're pleased with that?
It smells nutty. Nutty.
That's a good cut. So making the buttercream, you saying that's about 150?
That's about 150 grams of
Because you don't weigh nothing, do you?
Butter.
150 grams of butter. How do you say butter?
Adam would say butter.
No, it's butter. I always say
butter. You say butter.
No, I say butter.
Water.
So that's just butter whisked.
So you said it.
Butter. I said butter.
You said butter.
I didn't say butter.
You did. You did.
So it's roughly 150 grams. It's not nothing's been weighed. She's going by eyeball. And how
That
much?
should be enough to do.
So that's
this.
icing sugar in it.
Yeah. Again, I'm just going to eyeball it.
Just eyeballing a bit. So that's 2. Well, that's not a teaspoon, is it?
It's a serving spoon.
Serving spoons. She's gone 3 of them so
3.
far. So it's going to be 4.
4. I'll say one more. 5.
1 more for luck.
And I'm also going to, in a minute, once I've combined this, I'm going to put a tablespoon of milk as well.
I was going to put a little bit of milk in there as well.
And it makes it fluffy.
So the milk, it makes it fluffy. Put a tissue over it to save on any dust cloud. Look at that, that worked.
Alright, so that's what you've got there.
So you're happy with that sort of finish?
So now I'm
kind of
just
like
gonna-
that. So now a splash
Probably
of
not quite a tablespoon.
splash of milk.
Just a splash.
Splash of milk in there. And what do you say, that just creams it up a bit?
Just makes it nice and like soft and like consistency that we want.
Oh, look at that, it's all smooth.
Again, you can use baking spread if you want. You don't have to use butter.
Oh, nice.
Mmm. Yeah, it don't even need vanilla in it.
Oh yeah, it's nice. You know when sometimes you do this walnut cake, you do that to like a darker colour. What do you do to make that darker colour? You must do like a brown icing top, I've noticed before.
Oh, that'd be coffee.
Oh, you put, oh, that's the coffee
Yeah,
cake.
yeah.
Oh, I've got confused with a coffee cake.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I've already said you can add coffee essence into your cake mix and into
So you could do a coffee and walnut.
Yeah.
So you put that on your cake plate. Let me come around this side. You put it on your cake plate. Oh, it's very fluffed up, isn't it?
Yeah, don't forget to save some for your topping.
So you put, so what, half or so?
Probably a little bit more than half. Okay.
Okay, now you're going to put your top on.
I've got to make sure I've got to get this right, and I
It will
I've
be.
cut it wrong.
You ain't cut it wrong. There we go, so that's on. Look at that. Now you're going to...
More than enough icing, frosting, whatever you want
Yeah,
to
because
call
it's
it.
sweet, isn't it? Think how much icing sugar you put on that. You put like eight serving spoons.
I had a walnut cake for ages, have we?
No, what do you normally do? You do coffee cake more often, don't you?
Yeah. I've been doing chocolate as well, haven't I? Chocolate, toffee.
You did a chocolate one last week with them buttons on it. And you did a toffee one as well, yeah. There's always a cake in this glass thing here, but it don't last long, does it?
No, not now.
Not now.
They used to sit around for weeks, didn't they?
700 people in the house.
Yeah.
I don't have none of it at all.
I just like making them.
Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have literally none of it.
Look at that.
Are you happy with that, aren't you? There you go, look at that.
Okay, right now.
To finish it off.
Finishing touch.
Finishing touch.
You could just like put little walnuts on like this. Dot them across the top.
Oh, you've had that one. You're not happy with that one. Oh, you're going for the crunch up.
Mhm.
It's just walnut. All that is walnut.
A bit more. There.
There you go.
How about that then?
That's your walnut. What is it called? Has it got a name or is it just
Walnut cake.
walnut cake? That's what you're going to call it. Are you happy with that? There we go. Walnut cake.
These little scrappy bits, just eat them.
You what?
Just eat these little scrappy bits.
Oh, the scrappy bits, no waste. Any little scrappy
Look.
bit on there? Any little scraps? Gone. Here we go. Mars walnut cake.
Hope I've inspired you to make one.
You ain't inspired me to make one. I ain't making one.
When do you ever make a cake, Adam?
That's true.
Kerry has made another cake. This time it's a walnut cake. Look at that. Thank you, Kerry, Adam's wife, for this absolute beauty. I'll taste it. Oh, I love walnut cake. I love what that is. That is amazing. She needs to go and bake off. It's so nice. Thank you, Kerry.